this series is meant to be for really bad movies, right? Like, really bad movies, correct? Well, in this day and age, when you go against the mainstream and you have an opinion that isn't with everybody else's opinion, you are basically classified as an idiot, or dumb, or stupid, or a loner, loser, whatever. But, guys, I'm sorry. The Friday the 13th remake?
His name was Jason.
I legitimately don't think it's that bad. I know that people hate this movie. Like, a lot of people hate this movie. But it's Friday the 13th. What the hell else do you expect? Guys, listen to me. This is a remake of a movie series that literally didn't come from that high of a standard anyways. This is also not a very famous opinion. I don't believe the first Friday the 13th movie is all that great. It's okay. It's got a couple cool kills, and the last act is pretty fun, but I don't really care for it. And most of the Friday the 13th movies, if I'm being honest, are pretty bad. Sure, they have like really good gore effects, but let's face it, most people go to watch a Friday the 13th movie for two reasons: blood and boobs. And that's literally about it. Nobody comes there for the characters. And well, guess what? Guess what the remake actually tries to do? The remake actually tries to have a couple characters that we actually kind of care about. Now, I'm not saying all of them were made to care for, but I'm just saying, like, a couple are there that we are actually allowed to care about. And here's the thing. I kind of like that. Makes me more invested. I don't want people that are just there to get slaughtered. I want people that I can actually care about, maybe relate to. And, yeah. It's refreshing. And it's a good thing that it's refreshing, because this is coming from a series that is now just a dead horse. Like, the Friday the 13th movies have run out of ideas. And seeing something new is kind of a good thing. Don't you think? Okay, but let's talk about the elephant in the room, and that is with the killer in Friday the 13th. So, if you've at all watched any of the Friday the 13th movies, you would know that Jason is the killer. Well, that is except for the first movie, and, well, technically the fifth movie as well, but the first movie in particular, because the first movie, Jason is not the killer. It's actually his mother. And while when you remake the original, do you go ahead and have it so that way the mother is the killer? Do you have it so that way the mother is a character in the remake? No, you don't. They go ahead and they put Jason in as the killer because he's the more marketable bad guy. But listen, I like what they did with him. I liked the idea of that he has tunnels built underneath Camp Crystal Lake, in that's how he's able to get around so quickly. And not only that, I like the fact that he's setting up booby traps. He's a smart killer. He's not just trying to mindlessly go up to somebody and then slash them in pieces. He uses some of the people as bait. He injures them and then leaves them there. And so then when other people come to help out that person, he gets to kill those people now too. I like that. He's smart. He sets up booby traps, and he doesn't just jump out at you like some mindless killer, like in the rest of the movies. And, guys, why is that such a bad idea? Huh? I don't know. I don't know why people think it was a bad idea. I thought it was a decent idea to add more stuff to a character that literally has like no character development aside from the fact that he was a kid that was picked on by camp counselors, drowned in a lake, and then continuously comes back to life over and over again to kill people. And wow, we got something different. Thank you. I mean, Jesus. Isn't it just nice to actually see something new? Apparently not, because not very many people like it. And I don't know. Yeah. But that is not to say that this movie isn't without its flaws, because it does have a couple, but just... I'll give you the rundown. Yes, there are plenty of characters that are only there to have sex and do drugs and get slaughtered by Jason. Yes, there are characters like that. And, I mean, what do you expect, though? It's Friday the 13th. Yes, the writing is somewhat bad because of the fact it's the same idea, but, dude, this is a remake, okay? This is a redo. This is just... putting some new life into a series that has no life left. I mean, guys, when your high point was like chapter 4, which was called The Final Chapter, where Jason is killed by a kid, there's kind of a problem if you ask me. So guys, the Friday the 13th remake isn't bad. Like, it brings some new things to the table, like interesting characters, and it gives some new quirks to Jason that make him a more interesting killer. It makes him a more interesting villain. But with some bad writing, I mean, yeah, sure, the movie isn't that great. But it's not that bad either. Because of it, I think Friday the 13th, 2009 is an average movie. That's what I'm going to give Friday the 13th from 2009 a 5 out of 10. So guys, that's it. I don't mind the Friday the 13th remake. Most people hate it, but I thought it was okay. Just your average movie. So, on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the opinion because of the fact it was new. I haven't heard anybody say that they like this movie, so maybe hearing my take on it might be refreshing, like, wow, bringing something new to the table just like this remake did. On that note, my name is Brendan Bromley. I hope you guys have a great day, evening, night, whatever the heck time you're watching this, and I will see you next time.